I saw this interview that Angie Martinez did with Doja Cat, and let me just say, I'm not a Doja Cat fan. Baby, I just feel like I'm too old to be listening to her music. However, there was a question that Angie Martinez asked Doja Cat, and Doja Cat gave a lot of word salad. So let's take a look at that interview.
Because I did hear somebody say, "Oh, she worships the devil." I was like, "What are you talking about? That one does not equal two." However, I am curious about what is your relationship with God, religion.
I believe in a higher power. I believe that there's something going on. I don't know what, and I don't want to question it. I don't follow any formula of any sort of traditional thing. I mean, I celebrate Christmas. But like,
in a non-traditional way, I'm sure.
In a non-traditional way.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I think it also does a massive good for me to believe that there is something bigger than myself. Because that's where you get lost.
Yeah.
Usually, people who are asked that simply say no. Or they take the opportunity to talk about how much they love God.
Believe it or not, there are so many other people in the world who think just like Doja Cat. And in my opinion, I believe that a lot of people don't want to know who God is. They don't want to follow his commandments and get closer to him or build a relationship with him, because then the things that they're doing, they would feel conviction. And people don't want to feel guilty when they're doing wrong. They want to feel good in their sin.
It's really surprising to me that you're not, because you're so thoughtful in how you operate in the world, and you've done so much work on yourself, and I don't know, it just surprises me that you haven't narrowed down your connection to spirituality, God, whatever.
It's a lifelong process. It really is. I think it's just a learning process. I've had issues with things like drinking and things like that. And that's sort of, those two things are in the same park for me, because it's like, if I don't believe that there's something bigger, then I'm always going to fall to here.
Can I just say this to y'all? Because I know y'all don't understand where I'm coming from. I was kind of taken back with all of the laughter in the beginning. And I hope that Angie Martinez was just laughing because she was in an awkward space of asking the question. Maybe it was just a little weird to bring it up. If she's a believer, which I'm not sure if Angie Martinez is, I have no problem asking somebody, girl, do you believe in the Lord? I need to know who I'm sitting across from. Am I sitting across from one of the devil's minions and I'm about to be interviewing an evil spirit? Or am I about to be interviewing somebody who believes in the same God as me? The other thing that was super surprising to me is that Angie Martinez was shocked, or she said surprised, that Doja Cat don't have a connection to the Lord because she's thoughtful. Do you know how many thoughtful people are walking around in the world that don't believe there is a God?
There is a question in that bowl that says, if God were to text you right now, what would it say in your mind? I mean, even that, it's good.
I love that. He would probably say, you're doing great. He'd go, wow. And he'd also go, be careful. LOL.
Not
Idiot.
the LOL.
He'd go, be careful, idiot. LOL. Yeah. And he'd go, wow, good job, though. Sounds nice.
That's a great text.
Yeah.
You should save that somewhere in your phone.
That question is brilliant.
Oh, thank you. What do you have to be careful of right now?
I think what
waters are you?
I think just impulses. Again,
Yeah.
like I know a lot now.
Angie Martinez, I love the question that you asked her. And I want to ask the rest of y'all, if God were to text you right now, what would it say? Put it in the comments below. And while you're doing that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video, because you're not the only one who want to see it. I just don't think the Lord will be sitting up here sending her LOL text after putting out things like this. Would God be pleased with the way you're showing up in the world? Would God be pleased with the way that you are leading other people to him? Some of us are showing up in the world to where we are not leading anyone to the Lord because they can't even see him in us. And I think that's why this young lady has been asked these questions about whether or not she is satanic or believes in the devil, because she's not showing up as if she is a believer in God. Anytime you have to have a conversation about God and you are a true believer, you should be comfortable. God says in his word right here that we need to go ahead and confess with our mouths. We need to be praising the Lord. We need to tell the world and not feel like we're ashamed. I want to leave y'all with this before I go. When I saw the video about Doja Cat and I started to dig in deeper about her, I realized that her and I share the same birthday. And so tomorrow is my birthday and tomorrow's Doja Cat's birthday. So what I wish for her and pray for her, just like I pray for Cardi B, is that she confesses with her mouth that there is only one true living God. He lives within us and he is watching everything that we do and he wants us to choose him. I also pray that she believes it in her heart. Now y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below, because that's what I'm here for.